So today we played through Minecraft inside of the universe. If you enjoy, consider subscribing and let's get right into the video. So we first of all spawned in as in any Minecraft world you would normally start. We spawned on the main planet where we could gather ourselves some wood and our end portal frames that we would need later. We actually forgot these in the recording, so you'll see us grab them later. We then went ahead and crafted ourselves some basic tools, which are obviously essential in any Minecraft world, but the difference between any normal Minecraft world and the universe is that there's low gravity, and we also need to grab some dirt because there's no stone on the main island. And we also grab grass here because it drops seeds and potatoes very often, since that is a feature of the plugin, so we can actually obtain food easier. After that, I went ahead and crafted myself an axe so I could actually obtain some wood so we could bridge to our first few planets to obtain stone and water. After my friend had already started bridging, I went ahead and helped him with the slabs I've gathered. We actually started bridging to the water you see right there because it's essential for us to get water. We actually had a few issues within the plugin, so the water turns into ice in a few minutes. So you're actually gonna see that when I look up, it's actually ice. So what our goal here is to go to one of these stone planets, but many mobs spawn on them, so it's not a very good idea to go there at first. They actually have lava cores to help us make another portal. Because at the time I didn't know that there were many mobs on these planets, I went ahead and started bridging there, which turned out to be not a good idea. I actually went back since you see the 3 skeletons and the 1 creeper on there. After noticing that the bridging to the island wasn't a very good idea, I started climbing up the water as well, because my friend had already started making a little farm so we could actually grow our food and get some more, and as you can see, the ice is already there. I then started bridging towards 2 planets that are actually not that full of mobs. I mean, there's still some mobs there, but you could say there are less mobs there than on the other planets. These are also the 2 types of planets that we need. The one you see on the right is the one with the lava core, and the one you see on the left is the one with the ores that we're gonna get all our resources from to make a water bucket and the nether portal and all of the rest. After that, we went ahead and abused one of the mechanics within the plugin, which is the slow falling mechanic, or like the low gravity mechanic that you saw before in a few of the clips. We can basically abuse this to get no fall damage, which completely makes sense since there is no fall damage in the universe. This 1 creeper wasn't very hard to kill. The only really hard thing you have to deal with the low gravity, which is kinda a downside of it, is if you jump and the skeleton hits you, or any mob, or you get any knockback from something, it's usually really hard to get back to the location you came from. For example, if a skeleton shoots you while in the air, you usually fall off the bridge if you stand on a side of the bridge, and it gives you a knockback into the right direction. This actually happens a few times to me, but I managed to recover every time. We then both obtained some stone to craft ourselves some stone tools, which are obviously essential within the game, and I think everyone has obtained some stone tools. The only difference between the normal Minecraft world and the universe is, again, we took 30 minutes to obtain just these stone tools. Obviously it doesn't take 30 minutes for you, but if you really like this video, please smash the like for our 30 minutes that we already wasted on just getting some basic stone tools. This really took a long time, and we would really appreciate if you guys subscribe. I don't know how it happened, but the mobs already despawned on the other planet, so we could just walk over and get ourselves some more gear. If you actually have stone tools in this environment, and in the universe, it's pretty easy to obtain the rest, since if you have stone tools, you're pretty much able to go against any mob and compete against anything. The food we're gonna get is actually inside of the nether, so we're gonna go ahead and craft some food in the nether so we can actually have food and not die because of hunger, since the food in the overworld is really, and in the universe where all the planets are, is really limited, and it's really hard to obtain, and you can't even imagine how long this took. Finally, after some more mining and crafting tools, it was finally time for us to go to the nether. This took so long, you can't even imagine. and we were so happy that we were finally in the Nether. Because our Nether spawn was quite unlucky, it took us a bit of time to get out of these kind of cave systems that we were in, but we found a fortress after it quite quickly. After some more preparing action, it was finally time for us to fight some blazes, and I can't show you the footage of it due to me deleting my whole downloads folder, so I don't have his footage anymore and I can't show you what happened there. But he died once during the process, but I'm just gonna show you how I kill Enderman instead. After some more Enderman killing action, in me almost dying to Endermans, it was finally time for us to obtain all our Ender Pearls. We have finally done it, and now it was time for us to light that end portal and go beat up that dragon. We then finally placed the end portal frames, and I misplaced one, so I fixed it in Game Mode Creative, and then we went on to light that portal. And now it was finally time to fight that boss at the end of the game, and we were really excited for it and hopped into the portal. After spawning the end, we realized that we had to bridge, and we obviously did it straight away. And after we then arrived on the island, it was finally time for us to fight that dragon. Because we didn't bring bows into the end, it was time to go up the pillars by using water. After arriving on top, I obviously immediately slayed that crystal and moved on to climb up some other ones. After finishing off the second crystal, which actually took quite a long time to do, because it was a really high pillar, the dragon knocked me off the tower, and this could have ended the challenge, but as you know me, I did the MLG. And now, let's go for some other pillars. After almost getting killed by Dragon's Breath, the third crystal was down as well. I then finally eliminated the last crystal that was still there, and we were finally able to kill that dragon. And let's hope we don't die. The dragon then purged, and it was time to deal some damage. We actually almost got his health bar down to the half, and it was now only a matter of time. Then after some more hits on the head, he flew away again, and it was time to now wait for Purge 2. On Purge 2, I went straight to the dragon's head and managed to deal some major damage. Now the dragon had only a bit of health left, and we just have to wait for Purge 3. After Purge 3, it was now finally time to deal the final bits of damage and end this painful 3-hour challenge. And as we end the challenge, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Due to it being a lot of work, this is obviously more work than you guys would expect, since we also have to program the plugin. And now, as I said, it's time to end this video. And I really hope you guys enjoyed, because this took over 1 week to produce and cut and all of that stuff at the same time. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.